Tonight on the Bloody Alphabet 3, we have Randall Woodfield. And as you know, things are very bad and very uncertain here on the Clock app, and they're hiding everything, so you can find me with the same username pretty much everywhere else. Okay, Randall Brent Woodfield was born on December 26, 1950, and he is an American serial killer, serial rapist, kidnapper, robber, burglar, and former football player who was dubbed the I-5 Killer or the I-5 Bandit by the media due to the crimes he committed along the Interstate 5 corridor running through Washington, Oregon, and California. Before his capture, Woodfield was suspected of multiple sexual assaults and murders. Though convicted in only one murder, he has been linked to a total of 18 and is actually suspected to have killed as many as 44 people. Randall Woodfield was born the day after Christmas in Salem, Oregon, and was the third child of an upper-middle-class family. His mother was a homemaker, and his father was an executive at Pacific Northwest Bell. He has two older sisters, one of whom went on to be a doctor and the other an attorney. The Woodfield family was well known and respected in their community. Randall was raised in Otter Rock, Oregon, a small seaside town approximately 8 miles north of Newport. Popular among his peers, he was a football star at Newport High School. Though his childhood was by all accounts stable, Woodfield began to exhibit sexually dysfunctional behaviors during junior high school, particularly exposing himself in public. While in high school, Woodfield exposed himself to a group of teenage girls on the Akina Bay Bridge and was arrested. His football coaches helped conceal the incident to prevent him from being ousted from the team, though his parents forced him to attend therapy after the incident. After graduating high school, Woodfield's criminal record was expunged and he attended Treasure Valley Community College in Ontario, Oregon, later transferring to Portland State University in Portland in 1970, where he played for the Portland State Vikings as a wide receiver. At Portland State, he was active in Campus Crusade for Christ, an evangelical Christian student group, and lived in an apartment located in South Park blocks. His former coaches spoke very highly of him, and other teammates and classmates recalled him as soft-spoken and kind of a loner who didn't have a lot of friends but noted how athletic he was. Despite thriving in college, Woodfield was arrested on several occasions for petty crimes. Once for vandalizing the apartment of an ex-girlfriend and twice for public indecency. He then chose to drop out of college 3 semesters shy of graduating with his BS in physical education and was selected as a wide receiver in the 1974 NFL draft by the Green Bay Packers in the 17th round. He signed a contract with them in February of 1974 but was cut during training camp, failing to make the team's final roster. He then played with a semi-pro team and worked for Oshkosh Truck. Woodfield left Wisconsin in late 1974 and returned to Portland, feeling disgraced by his failure to maintain his football career. In early 1975, several Portland women were accosted by a knife-wielding man, sexually assaulted by him, and robbed of their handbags. On March 3rd of 1975, Woodfield was arrested after being caught with marked money from an undercover officer trying to catch him for these crimes. He pled guilty, claiming poor sexual impulse control, which he claimed was a result of his use of steroids. On October 9th of 1980, Woodfield committed his first known murder of Sherry Lan Ayers, an X-ray technician and former classmate of his. She was found raped and murdered in her apartment in the southwest 9th place of downtown Portland. She had been bludgeoned and stabbed repeatedly in the neck and had known Woodfield since 2nd grade, having attended the same schools in Newport. During his prior imprisonment for the sexual crimes, he and Ayers had corresponded via letters. Because of this, his involvement was suspected in her murder, and her family provided his name to law enforcement. Homicide detectives found him evasive and deceptive, but his blood type did not match the semen found in the victim's body, so no charges were filed. He continued murdering and evading police until early 1981, when he was caught and sentenced to life imprisonment plus 90 years. However, he has never confessed to any of the crimes of which he has been accused or convicted since the sexual assault crimes that he served prison time for before, and he has technically only been convicted of 1 murder and 1 attempted murder, but has been linked via DNA and other methods to numerous unsolved homicides in the ensuing decades. CBS News called him one of the deadliest serial killers in American history, and he's still alive today in prison.